Hi there, it's Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com here with the wrap-up video for playing on a budget with Norin the Wary. This dude right here. What a cool card this is. Man, it's just... This deck is a pain in the butt, though. I'll just put it out there right there. That's stacking triggers. Oh, wow. I am not a person that enjoys tedious activities, and that is about as tedious as it comes in Magic the Gathering, stacking on those gazillion triggers. This deck would be a nightmare in Paper Magic to actually remember all the triggers, but at least you can actually, yeah, you wouldn't have to physically click through every trigger the way you would have to do it in Magic the Gathering Online. So I guess there's pluses and minuses to playing this deck in each one of those venues. So anyway, fun deck. It definitely does have some holes here and there. I don't think it's a deck that can go the distance in a large tournament, but it definitely is something interesting in at least a 4-man or an FNM that, like, I know a lot of places are starting to play Modern for an FNM or just doing bigger Modern tournaments. I don't know if I'd ever take this to a PTQ. I really don't see the advantages over Soul Sisters, as this deck runs very similar to it, and Soul Sisters is just more of a straightforward build without having a bunch of pieces to the puzzle to have to flop down. I do like the splash red. It's kind of a cool little route with Blood Moon. And of course, this deck was incredibly fun to play. So one thing is, Mentor the Meek, I don't know if I like it as a 3 of. I think 2 of. Going down 1 Mentor the Meek would be the right call. I did like to see Purphoros. You might actually want to go up. You never want to see 2 Purphoroses, but you always want to see at least 1, as it is an alternate kill condition. And Ranger of Eos is just incredibly good as well. I don't know what I'd go, if I'd go up to 4 or not. But I'm loving the 4 of Ajani's Pridemate. I think that is a route you have to go with the Soul Warden, Soul's Attendant. I mean, yes, it does start making it a lot like the Soul Sisters deck, but I think that's okay. Maybe Lightning Bolts are better placed in sideboard, making more room for a few more creatures, like even Squadron Hawk is something that I thought about putting in here. And the good thing about this deck is it does have a lot of room for customization, especially with Red. Red has a ton of cards you can put in the sideboard, as well as, like, Molten Rain's really good, even though the double red would be very hard. But you do have a plethora of cards with red that Soul Sisters does not have access to. Especially one of the best ones is Wear and Tear. This card is extremely good in the format at the moment. So, and then you also have access to cards like Shattering Spree, and even if you wanted to go or Lightning Helix is another card that I thought about putting in here. So overall, a very fun deck. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are a newcomer to the channel, I do apologize. This was an incredibly hard match to commentate and play. So if I sounded really scatterbrained here, if I just scattered my thoughts, it's because I was trying to decide exactly how much damage I could do with the amount of tokens I had or what triggers I needed to stack. And then especially that game with the Hate Bears deck, the Celestia Hate Bears, I know I probably got very redundant, said things over and over and over again. It's just because my mind was going too fast and whatnot. I apologize for that. Hopefully next time it won't be so crazy of games and I can commentate more fluidly. Anyway, but this deck is pure awesome. I for one am ordering the 3 Norin the Warys. These guys are bulk rares right now. Why not? I'm ordering me a playset, at least a playset of these guys, and I'm building this deck, and I'm going to be running it at my next fun little Modern tournament, because this deck is just awesome. So pick up those Mentor the Meeks and the Norin the Warys while they're still pretty much bulk. Pick up these Genesis Chambers, and yeah, you'll definitely turn heads at your FNM or your local modern tournament you play this at, because it is a lot more fun than Soul Sisters. We'll put it that way. Anyway, this has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.